Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? I want to film this vlog to talk about the state of the world we are living in. If you can see the things that are happening, you realize that our society and our system is flawed. Isn't it crazy that from cradle to the grave, our perception is programmed by someone else? When you're born, you're given a name, you're given a birth certificate with a number, like a barcode, and you're told what religion to follow depending on the family that you were born into, and you're told what is right, what is wrong, and you're told, and then before you even, I'm not sure when you start kindergarten, but maybe it's after you just learn how to walk. You're put into a school, and the school tells you when you can go take a break, when you can ask questions. Our human imagination and creativity is not encouraged. So basically, from the minute you're born and all the way until the first 17 or 18 years, you're just in control of someone's life. Sorry, your life is controlled by someone else. Your parents, schools, your teachers, your religion. And we can do nothing about it because we are powerless during that time, right? We're children. There's nothing we could do about it, and then we just fall prey, and then we just have all these beliefs that was instilled into us that's not even ours. We were never taught to question things, and when we question it, we are labeled as, oh, you lack faith. You're not supposed to ask those questions. You're just supposed to follow it blindly because we did it. Do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see how crazy it sounds when I put it that way? And it's not until you learn to live by yourself, or it's not until the time that you can support yourself where you have the freedom to finally think. And even at that point, a lot of people do not have the time to think and retrospect all their beliefs. We're so distracted that we don't even think about all these things. But I'm sure there are people like me who have realized this is wrong, this is not right, this is not how we're supposed to live as humanity. And it got me to thinking, if that's not right, what would be a good situation, a good system for us to live in? So I separated based on our basic living necessities. So we need food to survive. We need to be socializing with other people. We need shelter. And we need, of course, educational system to learn the knowledge that we have. But it has to be done in the right way. So for example, the schools, instead of just forcing you to learn about things that you're not even interested in, the schools should be free. There shouldn't be grades. What are grades anyways? Like there's this quote by Albert Einstein, paraphrasing it: you cannot judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. So basically what it says is, like, everybody's different. Everyone is so unique. They have different strengths and weakness. And you're putting them into the schooling system that just judges them on a bunch of random shit that you may not even interested in. And it makes you feel bad. So basically it is flawed. It is designed to squeeze out the creativity and the free thinking ability from your mind. So we need to change that. And we need to have schools that encourage free thinking, where the students and the children and the kids are encouraged to follow their passion, whatever it is, whatever the interest is, right? They are encouraged to follow their passion. It's not about money, like that should be out of the equation. They shouldn't be encouraged to choose a profession based on monetary reasons. They should be given freedom to explore. If somebody is interested in sports, just be interested in sports. Whatever the curiosity is, wherever the question takes them, they needed to be provided resources to it. There shouldn't be like a path set in stone for them. They shouldn't be given an option like, this is what you can be. You can be a lawyer, you can be this, you can be that. No. They should be given the freedom to forge their own unique path. That's the first thing that I would change in a system that encourages positive humanity experience. And the school should also teach kids about spirituality, like the greater question, like the philosophy questions. Who are we? Where do we come from? Not in terms of religion, but really ask deep questions so that our creativity is sparked and piqued, and kids can find their own answer to whatever it is that they want, so they can form their own beliefs instead of having the beliefs imposed on them. So this changes a lot of stuff, right? There's no grades anymore. There's no level of classes. It's just human development. And for this to be working, we need massive support. We need to have our own community for it to work. So I'm not going to get into how we can make it work. So that's down the road. But I'm just going to state all the things that we may need to change to have a better humanity experience. So school, like I said, of course, it needs to change. The second one I would say is food. We are in a situation where we don't even grow our own foods anymore. We don't even know where it came from, or like what it took to bring that food on the table. What kind of chemicals are they using on that food? Is what I'm eating healthy? Like, how much nutrients does it have? Has it been taken care of nicely? And if you are, I'm not going to get into this concept of what is the right diet to follow. That's personally up to you. You have to follow whatever is right for you. And I'm not going to say you have to be vegetarian, you have to be non-vegetarian. Again, you need to have the freedom to choose what is right and what's wrong to you. But it is important that we have greater control over where the food is coming from, or at least everyone that is interested in knows how to farm, or everybody has the skill how to farm, so that we're all self-reliant. We need to be self-reliant. Imagine there's a supply chain crisis that happens tomorrow, and all of a sudden the grocery shelves are completely empty. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for food? There's a massive problem in there. How are you gonna survive if you don't know how to grow your own food? We need to figure that part out as well. We need to be self-reliant and away from the system, because the system could crumble anytime. And the people who will survive are the people who already know these gardening skills and how to grow food. So that's very important that we learn that, and it's taught. Those are the two areas that are most important for survival, and of course shelter, right? We need to learn how to build our own home. If you think of any animals like squirrels, rabbits, they can build homes anywhere they want. There's no permit, there's nothing. So we call humans as like the apex predator, but we are the only species on Earth where we are working like 40 freaking hours a week, or like even 80, so some people, to afford basic shelter, to pay for a home. It doesn't make sense to me. It needs to change, man. Like maybe we need to just farm our own community, buy a piece of land somewhere where people can come together, build their own shelter. Building a home is not that hard. How hard it is to put up a bunch of wood. It's just the knowledge we are lacking. And the last thing I said was a social aspect, right? Yes, humans are social beings and we need to be together. So when you can have a community that's fully self-sustaining, has its own home, so you don't have to pay to live there. You're growing your own food, you're living in harmony with the nature, and you're surrounded with like-minded people who appreciate peace, who appreciate unity, who appreciate the principles of the universe. And that is how we can have positive humanity experience. I believe we are going to be heading to that point in the future, because the system that we have right now, it is crumbling. We are witnessing the beginning of the end, and all we can do at this point is prepare. Whatever it is, resources you have, like, if you don't have a lot of resources, it is important that we come together as a community. Even if we have resources, it is very important that we come together as a community and set something up, so that even when the system crumbles, we're not crumbling with it. Anyways, so I just wanted to share the thoughts that I have about the state of the world that I'm currently seeing. Hopefully more and more people will realize the point that I just shared. It's nothing to be scared of. It's a great time to be awake and to be witnessing this change. I am actually thinking about how we can do all that stuff. So as I learn, my hope is to share that knowledge with you all. Until then, be safe, be kind, spread love and happiness. Peace out. Take care.